Good morning, happy Monday. So today I wanted to do a quick, brief just discussion about acceptance. And I want you to start your Monday with this mindset because it's a perfect way to just remind ourselves how great we really are. And when we have this intention and when we have this mindset going into a week, you will just notice that your week is just much more calmer and smoother. You're more productive and you're just enjoying life more when we actually shift our mindset and we are really, really conscious and really intentional about the way that our mind works. Okay, so I wanted to read this poem that I love. And it's called Maybe It's Time, okay? It's really brief, so I hope you can stay with me to the end. Because at the end, I'm going to give you an activity that's going to help you just reframe some of the thoughts that come natural to our mind. Okay, so maybe it's time. I wish I were beautiful. Maybe you are. I wish I were smart. Who says you're not? I wish I were brave. Perhaps it's there, just waiting to be seen. I wish I could start over. Why not today? I wish I could do a better job at this moment. Maybe this is your do-over moment. I wish I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe that first glimmer will come when you least expect it. I wish I could love myself. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to unload the heavy, hurtful words and preconceived notions you've carried around for too long. Perhaps enough is enough. Who says you aren't worthy of love, acceptance, and peace? Maybe somebody does, but don't let that somebody be you. You are more than one opinion, one poor choice, or one Saturday night mistake. You are more than you give yourself credit for. Instead of going further down the damaging path of I am not, consider lifting yourself up with I am and I can. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am brave. I can start over. I am doing the best that I can. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can love myself. I am more than one opinion, one poor choice, or one bad Saturday night. I am more than I give myself credit for. I am more than I am not. So today I want you to start your day with just being kind to yourself and really just change the way that you are speaking about yourself. So think of the positive things that your family members or your closest friends have said to you. And I want you to jot those down on Post-it notes, or hey Marnie, and I want you to jot them down on Post-it notes, and I want you to post these motivational quotes or these inspirational thoughts that people have said about you around. So when you start to have these thoughts of like, I am not this or I can't do this, you look around and you have this wall that is inspired by all the people that love you. And this is what you need to look at to help you change the way that you're thinking, because we have been programmed to just automatically think negative. It's just how our society has programmed us to think. Anytime you talked good about yourself, people would say you were stuck up or you're, always just, you're just thinking about yourself. So we always kind of projected this like down talk to ourselves. So now we have to change that. We have to start talking loving thoughts to ourselves. How would you talk to your best friend? So I want you to think about how you talk to your best friend. Do you tell your best friend that she's fat? Do you tell her that she's ugly or that she's not worthy? No, you don't. You try to lift her up and you tell her you are awesome, you can do anything. Well, that's how I want you to talk to yourself, okay? So easier said than done, I get it, all right? So my activity for you today is when you have a quiet moment, I want you to think about all of those bad thoughts that you actually say or think to yourself. Whether it's, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of love, or maybe you will say, I'm fat, or I'm ugly, or I'm not smart enough. Whatever these like thoughts, negative thoughts that you just kind of come to your mind quickly, jot them down in one column. And then I want you to think about what is the opposite of that thought. All right, so if it's I'm fat, then, or unhealthy, it would be I am healthy. Or it could be I'm dumb. I know that these are probably like some really extreme ones, but you could say I'm smart. Or you could say, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. You would say I'm full of energy and energized. So any of these things that are negative, make them into positives. And when you start to think those negative thoughts, when it comes up, because it will come up, then you overpower it with the positive affirmation that you created specifically to you. So there's a difference between picking up a book of affirmations and just reading them out loud. If you don't feel it, if it doesn't make sense to you, it will never do what it's supposed to do. So it has to be yours. It has to be unique to you. All right, so I hope that you get to do this, and I could tell you this has transformed my thinking. I also have these negative thoughts that just come through. It's just human nature. But what my work is that when I have that thought, I quickly dismiss it and I quickly replace it with something that's going to actually serve me much better. All right, so happy Monday, and thank you for watching. And if you watch the replay later, I'd love to know, what are your thoughts? And let me know how, if affirmations is something that you've tried before, and if it is something that you feel has worked for you. And if it isn't something that has worked for you in the past, I can probably guarantee that's because it hasn't been your unique affirmations. So try it this way and let me know what your thoughts are. Enjoy this Monday. I am off to a field trip, so this should be fun with a bunch of third graders. So have a wonderful day. Bye.